So moving on. So Professor Mahmoud, please. You may unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
Yes, assalamu alaikum. Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you for letting me a part of this meeting. My name is Mahmaud Saleh. I am the owner and legal representative of Amal Language School in Cairo, Egypt. The school has been in the education field since 1980. We began with the national system, National Egyptian Language System, and then the British diploma, which is IGCSE, and then the American diploma. And we're looking forward for the Canadian diploma. Here in Egypt, first of all, we know that the education is Sadaqa Jariyah, okay? And we look not only for education, morals and education, okay? We are looking forward for the for the Canadian education, because the Canadian education is one of the best all over the world. Okay, it's different in the American. The American is very narrowly located on the US. But as I said earlier, when I was speaking with Dr. Ahmed, I told him that the Canadian diploma or the Canadian education have more opportunities. It doesn't focus only on Canada. It focuses globally. Okay, and as we know, the Canadian education, Sayyidina Muhammad is very high qualified between the age of 5 and 19. Okay, and there is a big demand. There is a big demand in Egypt for the Canadian diploma. We have only 2 Canadian schools in Egypt, in all Egypt. We are 100 million, okay, that have only 2 schools Canadian system. One of them is accredited from Ontario, and the other is accredited from British Columbia, Ministry of Canada. So Egypt is in need. Egypt is in need. And we are, as educators, okay, we want to implement the Canadian diploma in Egypt. And here, the Egyptians are very keen to educate their kids, okay? And I'm speaking as an owner of a school, okay? So I'm speaking first manners and academics, and then we're speaking business, okay? As an investment and business-wise, okay? As I said, there is only 2 schools in Egypt, 2 Canadian schools. Okay, there is no any other schools, and of course there is a lot of waiting list on this education because of what I said earlier. Here in Egypt, we have 4 different diplomas, which is the British diploma, the American diploma, the IB, which is the international diploma, and the Canadian. There is a lot of schools that host these 3, the first 3. But there is only 2 schools that host the Canadian. From that point of view, we are eager, okay, to implement and to get the Canadian diploma in Egypt to serve the Egyptian people, okay, and to give higher level of education. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mahmaud Saleh. Indeed, you're right. We do not have much schools that offer Canadian education. We have IB, we have IGCSE, we have QCE also, but not Canadian. And what you said, I totally agree. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.